So our first little topic we're going to have a little look at today. Now, anyone who follows us on social media, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I've done a post today all around Ajay Tavares. Now, many people will not know who Ajay Tavares is unless you follow the England youth setup. But Ajay is a 16-year-old player who's been playing his football for the past couple of years at Norwich City. Now, anyone who doesn't know Norwich City, they are a team that is based in the East Midlands or the east side of England. They play in the Championship, which is one tier below the Premier League. And the reason why this is so important in this piece of news, so Barcelona have just signed Ajay Tavares, and in the social media post that we run today, we actually covered the reason why this is quite huge and why it's large for players in England, but also for anyone who's on our Soccer Pathway Pro or Professional Player Pathway program that we run, because the program that you guys are currently on is the exact same program and data that all the top players, boys and girls in England, go through in the academy system. Now, the reason why this is particularly important is because over the years, Barcelona have been known to have one of the best academies on the planet called La Masia, and it's produced players like Lionel Messi. Now, all of a sudden, why are they going into England and going to clubs that are in the second tier of English football, you might be asking? Is it because this particular player is just a super talented player and he's a one-off and he's the next Messi? No. It's quite simple. There's more and more clubs from around Europe, Spain, Germany, Italy, France, who are going into England because they know that the players are being produced are world class. And at the moment, England are inundated with world class superstars, all the way from the ages of 15, 16 upwards. It is a conveyor belt of superstars. Why is this, you might be asking? It is quite simply because they realised in 2011 when they launched the EPPP project, and we discovered on how to produce players. Now, some people are saying, well, is he one of the players from the project that you worked on? Yes. So the EPPP that was formed in 2011 and has been worked on for the last 15 years, they're all part of it. Jude Bellingham, who's gone to sign for Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who plays for Real Madrid. Harry Kane, who plays for Bayern Munich. These were all once 15, 16-year-old players who went through an academy system that was no longer just guessing at what they were doing. What they were doing was getting organised and actually having a strategy and a plan. And what they discovered was once they put in this strategy and this plan, it was unsure if it was going to work. But roll on 10, 15 years later, we now know it did work, because not only have England produced world-class players year in and year out, originally when we started the project, we had 11% of the players in the Premier League and the WSL in 2011 were born in England. You might be asking, why is this important? It is very important because if you look at the stat now, there is over 40% of the players in the Premier League and the WSL are English born. So that goes to show you the increase and the level of the players, because you can't be just an average player if you're born in England and you're playing in the Premier League. You need to be a world-class player. And there's a reason why over 40% of the Premier League and the WSL is now made up of English-born players. So we thought it'd be worthwhile sharing this one with you. We are going to drop this into the group chat, and I am going to drop it within our school platform as well, and I'm going to share it with everyone to have a little look at. So there is many more talents out there. If you look through the academy systems, you can search to see how many are being signed by clubs all around Europe. Is it in the interest of teams in England for these players to go overseas into Europe? 100%. Jude Bellingham and Joe Bellingham done it. They went to Borussia Dortmund to finish off their development. Trent Alexander-Arnold, although a little bit later on in life, went in his mid-20s to Real Madrid. There is definitely an advantage, and I think the ones who get the advantage, I think, is England, the national team, because not only have they been produced in England, which means they play for England, but they then go off to Europe or to some of the other big clubs around Europe to have that opportunity to play first team football and then finish off that development. Now, will AJ play for Barcelona's first team in the next couple of months? Probably not. But he has already made appearances for Norwich City in the Championship in the men's team. I would envisage 1 year in the academy system within Barcelona, probably playing for the Barcelona B team. And then once he finds his feet, I'm sure someone like AJ, because of the way he's been prepared since the age of 6 and 7, he will more than be ready, because he has got literally 10 years of experience and development behind him. So it's exciting times ahead. Why is this important for you guys to finish off? It's to reinforce the program that you are currently on, which is our Soccer Pathway Pro, the professional player pathway here. And within the classroom, we have all of the courses for you to follow. All of these courses are built from the EPPP. When I worked in the Premier League and in England, working at some of the biggest clubs, but I was also one of the project leaders on that project for Leicester City, and we built the EPPP. We are part of the wheels and the cogs that have developed these superstar players. So if you want to fast track to becoming a superstar player and you're on the program with us currently, then you need to start following and putting in, okay? And if you're not putting in and you know you're not putting in, be honest and go, right, do I really, really want this? Do I really want to make it as a pro? And if the answer is yes, then I suggest you start logging your work in the community. Start logging things like your football blueprint, your GPS results, your match objectives, your football objectives, your wellness chart, your daily planner, your beat test results. Remember, okay, you are kidding yourself if you think just by signing up to be with me on this program, you are automatically just going to get a trial and you're going to make it as a pro. I will do some work, and the work I have done is give you guys 25 years of my knowledge and information, and I've put it down into a simple and easy system to follow. What you need to do, quite simply, hit that Become a Pro. There is your weekly player checklist. You should be doing this every week. If you're not doing it, why are you not doing it? Okay? That would be the question I'd ask you. Then when you're looking at things like football blueprint and it says, okay, I'm not sure what to do on the football blueprint, go to the how-to guide, click on the football blueprint, and there's a 10-minute video explaining exactly what you've got to do. If you're still struggling, can you drop me a message in the community? You can. I encourage you to drop it in the community. So write something, okay? Problems with the blueprint. And then you would go and you would put me in here, so I'm tagged, and then type in what your problem is. And not only will I pick up and see it, our amazing community. I've got players 7 and 8 years of age who are answering some of our players on here and helping them. Then hit post. It'll then drop in the post in the community here, and not only for me to see, but for everyone else to see. And this is what you need to start working towards. So it's really, really good to show you that this is possible. Now, I know we get a lot of people saying, yeah, but this particular player's got the benefit of being in England and being in an academy system. Well, go to Classroom. Go to Testimonials, section 14, okay? And there's a testimonial page of all of our recent players, okay? Here is Kai signing for a club in Spain. Kai is from, he come and I discovered him in Australia, okay? Playing for a team called Redlands United. after 3 to 4 years, and Kai will be the first one to test this, it hasn't been an easy journey. It's been hard. He went to England. He had a lot of success in his first year in England. His second year, he had a lot of success. And then when it comes to becoming of age and becoming a senior player, it got a little bit tricky in getting that first professional contract. He's now got it. He's now playing in the second tier of La Liga in Spain. Again, a boy who we picked up, okay, Adam Aquilana. He's now gone from playing in Malta, semi-professional, to playing over in the UK. We've got even more. We've got Charlie, who come from a small little outskirt community in the outskirts of Brisbane in Australia. She's now playing for Liverpool Football Club. So if you need help, if you want to make it, the best place you can go to is Classroom. Start here. This is your weekly checklist. There's a 12-minute video to give you an explainer. Then the next best thing you can do is go into the how-to guide and actually watch the videos. Once you've watched the videos, the next thing you need to do is start putting action into place. Start logging your information. Start logging your objectives. Now, if you signed up on a foundation membership and you don't have access to things like match analysis, DNA testing, but you want to do it, send me a DM. DM me in the platform and I'll give you the link on how you can do that. Or what you can do is if you go to Classroom and if you scroll to the bottom, you can see on here, I'll give you an example of what it looks like as a member. Okay, you can purchase a match analysis, you can purchase a tracker, you can purchase a DNA test. You can even purchase meetings with me, a one-on-one meeting where it's me and you live. It gets recorded, and if you need to, for 60 minutes, I can walk you through what you're doing, what you're not doing, and build a plan for you. So even if this doesn't suffice for you, I'm still willing to give you my time, and you can connect with me on a call, and I will help you work through, okay?